Talked about money in problems, money in people now.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that we talked about money in people. It actually is one every Nigerian should actually key into, because looking at our population also and the level of the way at which people really are eager for solutions in their life on a day-to-day basis. Let's move on.
Okay, now if you look at another place that money still lies, is that money lies in your gifts and talents. The more gifts you have, the more money you make.
Okay.
People look at people with multiple gifts as if they are jack of all trades. I say no. Sometimes people get to see my business card and they're like, "Oh, you do all these things? Wow, jack of all trades." I say no. Let me correct that impression. There's a particular training series that we're working on now that is bent on teaching people how to create multiple streams of income from just one thing that they do. And that's from your gifting, from your traditional giftings and non-traditional gifting. No matter what it is, either from inside or outside, you must learn how to distribute that particular gift or talent into different portfolios. And then you begin to make multiple streams from it. I tell people I work in the office Mondays to Friday, and Saturday, Sunday, I work outside the office. So it's a very good thing. Your gifts and your talents are a major source of income for you. There are a lot of organizations that are looking for people with your kind of giftings. All you need to do is to be able to make noise about what you do and also learn to do that for free as well. Because when you do it for free, that's when people will know that you're doing such kind of thing. And that's when they will engage you. Because whatever it is you do for free, you're eventually doing it for a fee.
Exactly.
So your giftings and your talents, look at the celebrities we're looking at today. Most of them in major industries, entertainment, in media and all that. The major source of their income today is their gifts and talents. Look at you, for example, now. You're doing so very well for yourself in terms of every area. And whatever it is you're doing right now, you have been able to see how you can monetize what you do into different streams. So it's your gift and that thing is putting lots of money in your bank account.
True.
So that's number one area that people should look at. You should not limit yourself. You must understand that two major things you need to start a business is: one, it's problems. Two, it's yourself. You are the capital, the problem is the raw material. Because when we're talking about it, you say, "I'm beg, we've heard about all these things before, not today, this, that." But it's not like that. You must understand that if you are limiting yourself by capital, you are the first capital you need. And the second capital you need is that gift and that talent. All you need to do is to be able to process it, refine it. And the only way to refine it is through training. Go and serve somebody somewhere. Go and learn from somebody.
Research too.
Yes, research. Try to be able to go to places that looks like your future. Go to the places where they do the things that look like a future. Then you see people that have gone ahead of you, and then you can be able to learn from them. And you begin to grow. From the day a man is born to the day he dies, he keeps growing. The biggest room in the wide world is the room for expansion. You must grow every day. You must study. Take out 5 minutes every day for first self-development in what you do. You must practice in private what you want to perfect in public.
True.
Whatever it is people will celebrate you for in public tomorrow is what you've been doing over the years in private. So ask yourself, what have I been doing in private that I want myself to be celebrated for tomorrow?
I can relate to that. I can definitely relate to that.
So just do that, and before you know, your gift and your talent is a multi-billion-dollar business. That's the third place that money lies. Number 4 place that money lies is in knowledge.
Knowledge.
The world is craving for knowledge. Now, there's a wise man that said something. He said the wealth of the world is gradually transforming from what lies beneath the feet to what lies in the head. That's the way the wealth of the current world is evolving to now. It's moving gradually from the downside and going up. Because
so
why?
What you know.
Exactly. You just said something that people are craving for solutions. That's why
I said that because I think it was 2 years ago. I had a conversation with a lady I was trying to actually groom into a particular business she wanted to do. Okay. And we got talking. The first question I asked was, "What do you have?" Because of course you know that scripture also. What do you have, and what is your plan or whatever? She went on talking and talking and talking, and I told her at the end of the day, it depends on the goal you actually set for yourself. True. Basically.
True. So if you look at it, a lot of people, they feel, that's why, you see, there's a course training I'm actually setting up now. It's, maybe I'll turn it into a book, certificate versus certificate. People should understand that certificate is more superior than certificate. There's no how level If you like, you school. See, let me tell you, school starts teaching it when life has just left it. Schools starts teaching it when life has just left it. The best school, according to research I made, the best school on earth is 15 years backward. The best school on earth is 15 years backward in terms of knowledge. That's to say, without sense of humility, some of the schools that are not even among the best should be like 45 years backward. That's to say that if you go to those kind of schools, you're already graduating as an expired product. That's why the saying always goes that Nigerian youths are not employable. Because you're graduating expired. What they teach you in the school system does not relate to your present reality.
Exactly.
School can't teach you how to make money. The only thing they give you is scholastic knowledge. They don't give you financial intelligence. They don't give you business knowledge. It is what you learn from the school system that you convert into a structure and a model that you use to make money. I graduated with the first class by the grace of God. And they were supposed to give me a lecturing job in my school, but they politicized the process. My friends had me to sue them and all that. I told them, I said, my future is bigger than this school. Last 3 weeks, they are calling me to offer me that same lecturing job. And I'm the one giving them conditions now. I can only become a part-time lecturer. I can't leave my business and my empire that I've already started building and come to be a full-time lecturer. So I'm giving them conditions now. If they agree, good and fine, I take the appointment as another stream of income for me.
Another stream of income, true.
So look at it this way now. It is my certificate. The results of the certificates they've seen, that's what has made them to call me and say, you have to come back to this school and start raising entrepreneurs for us, because we see over the years, the scholastic knowledge we've been giving to these people is not helping them to create income for themselves. That's why I get so angry when I see somebody, you've left school for 10 years, you're still wallowing in the street and you don't have anything to do. And then you're still struggling to eat from your mouth to mouth. So knowledge is key. A lot of us in Nigeria, mostly the young people, I'm talking to you out there, if you're here, you're listening to us, please embrace knowledge. Knowledge is the only thing that can take you from where you are to where you ought to be. Engage at least a minimum of 5 minutes every day for personal development about that thing you're passionate about. It takes you 10,000 hours to master any craft you want to master on earth. Divide that 10,000 hours into how many days, how many years. If you do 24 hours of that 10,000 hours, you take you a year and 6 months. If you do 5 hours, just share it, that 10,000 hours, I bet you within the next 5 years, give yourself.
You're a master of that craft.
You're a master of that craft, and people begin to call you. I have a friend in Lagos. What he does is just pushing products and promoting brands on social media. They pay him as high as 1.5 million for just promoting a brand for 6 weeks. And he gets close to about 2 to 3 of those kind of jobs every 2 months. Young guy, single, he's not married. The first time he hit his first gig of 1.5 million, he asked the woman, sorry, what's this figure at the front? Is it 150,000? The woman said, are you okay? It's 1.5 M. He said, me, 1.5 M, Delta State boy. Eating 1.5 M just to press. People are pressing their phone.
Not the other
not the
street
negative one. This one is the positive one. Promoting brands. Just promote our brand. We have an event, promote our brand. Make sure that it goes viral on the internet, that people should know that this is what we are doing. It's
happening.
Do you get me now? I ask people, how many people knows what you're doing? Go and get all the knowledge that relates to help you to push your brand. A friend of mine saw a lot of my stuff that I do, my podcasts and everything, and she told me, I'm coming in from Lagos. I want to run some of my program on these TV stations and radio stations here in Warri, and she's coming next week. She's in Nollywood, and she's coming all the way from Lagos to showcase her brand. There are lots of TV and radio stations in Warri, but she's seen Warri now and this whole Delta State as a virgin land for what she wants to do. And there are people that are here that can't even exploit and take advantage of what
who might even be better than she is.
Exactly. So it's very, very unfortunate. I just want to appeal to every youth out there. Knowledge is the key source of every money that you want to make, because people will pay you more than you ever expect for the knowledge that you have.